still at the beginning of the show, because as I said, Seth Rollins did open the show. So he was just talking about how he was ready for whoever was next in line for the World Heavyweight Championship. And that is when Judgment Day came out. So Damian tells him that he needs to worry about him because he is Senor Money in the Bank. I love
how he corrected them too.
So he says he will cash it in whenever he wants. It could be in a few months, it could be in a few weeks, or it could be tonight. Priest said that if he didn't already have a match with Nakamura, that he would be ready to challenge for the title. But instead, Rhea volunteered Dom to take on Seth, which I don't know if you caught the moment of Dom kind of looking at her like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then he quickly was just like, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
It's
And I was
awesome.
And this is exactly like what we wanted with him and Cody too, was like we wanted him to be able to like step up to Cody. And that's the whole point of why we wanted him to win, you know, like as we were alluding to before. Although, you know, he does face Seth and it doesn't end that way, but it's exactly so that he could have that like on his, you know, on his checklist of like who he's won, and he could be able to stand on that and try and brag about who he's beaten. So I do like that Rhea is doing that for him, and I've noticed that a lot more recently. I don't know if you've noticed that she's like taking challenges for Dom.
Yeah, it feels like she is just trying to get him action, and you know, in the weird way of like, yeah, he'll do it, and it's like, I'm not ready, like I'm just a mouth, like I just want to talk this shit and just stay by your side. And all it's like, no, you got to get in the ring. And when he does get in the ring, he puts on good matches, like he's very good. It's just I like how she's getting to that point of volunteering him for matches because he can't say that he wants a challenge for the match himself, because every time that he puts a microphone remotely close to his mouth, they just boo the shit out of him.
Well, and I'm wondering if it's going to become a dynamic issue, you know, in the long run, because of, you know, what they're doing with between Finn and Damian right now. I'm wondering if this is going to be something that maybe becomes an issue in their relationship, because you can tell obviously if Dom had his choice, does he want to face the World Heavyweight Champion? No. Because he doesn't no, he knows he doesn't have a chance against Seth Rollins. The same thing, like he didn't really want to fight Cody, but it was like he was kind of thrown to it anyway. So I'm just wondering if it's just, you know, laying the groundwork for something that might become an issue in the future. It's just like little things like that I try to pay attention to, because we've talked about Triple H doing these little teeny things that maybe you don't notice at the moment, but it ends up becoming a bigger thing down the road. So I'm just trying to keep note of these little.
You got to in this day and age. There's so many little nuances throughout a feud now that if you aren't paying attention, you're not gonna get. You're gonna be lost when that everyone else is popping, and you're just like, what? So
exactly. So I'm just like, maybe just take note of that.